Gamers, hello. Pixel Punch, thank you for 300 bits. Much appreciated. Streamer Man oddly silent? What are you? We're in my pre. We listen to music. We chill. Streamer Man not oddly silent. I usually wait about 5 minutes before I talk. Gotta save my voice. Quit your whining. How's life, chat? How are you? How are you today? Tell me. Hey, do you think a video essay on couch co-op would be interesting? If the points you have to talk about are interesting, yeah. Just gonna shower, gonna miss the beginning of the stream. Peace. Depends on, yeah, I think it could be really interesting if it's interesting. Just about to work on some stuff. Fair. I mean, consider this. Like, Jacob Geller has a video on forests in video games. And it's interesting. Because he makes it interesting. Because he finds interesting things about it. You know what I mean? Like, ultimately, there's plenty of things to talk about with couch co-op games. How they've died out. Why they've died out. How they are structured. How they should be structured. You just got to get the right approach. The general topic, of course. There's tons to say. Andy Scheibel, thank you for the Prime. The video's good, then it will be good. Yes, Quagsire is Drunklebear. Thank you. Quagsire is best boy. Quagsire is my favorite Pokemon. Quagsire is, in fact, my favorite Pokemon. Played Oxenfree yesterday. Saved other Alex. Messed me up. Oxenfree 2 coming out soon. I don't know how I feel about it. Kanyo, hi, Uwu. Hello. Hooded Shadow, hi, Streamer Man, hi. Celeste Pog. Celeste is Pog. Jason, hello. Cringe Deviant, hey. Sorry for taking so long to say hello. Well, chat, let me tell you. Thanks for this follow, Spicer. Should I be thanking followers, chat? I used to thank every follow. I've been watching some smaller streamers who thank every follow. And I'm not trying to sound like an asshole. But, you know. It gets hard. It gets hard. Ease Reynard, thanks for the follow. It's nice to be noticed. I agree, but here's the thing. I'd rather respond to what someone says in chat that's like responding to them, opposed to just thanking a follow. You know? Because then that's actual engagement between the two of us. Should have followed during the stream. Wolfpop, honestly, the last two thank yous I've given are the first I've given in like 6 months. Zoe Sauce, cap. Ludwig never thanks follows. That is cap. That is fucking wrong. He gets like thousands of follows every follow. I think every sub. I always thank subs. I've never not thanked subs. You're coming in here with some fucking lies. Ludwig thanks followers. Never. No streamer who has more than like 200 concurrent viewers thanks follows. Calls people out. True. I mean, that is the thing. Right? Like, if someone subs, it seems more like, hey, here's the support. Here you go. Thumbs up. If someone chats, obviously, they want to be chatted with. They typed something for me to read and for chat to read. They typed something. Igimo Jungle, I saw it, but then I decided to end it off. But now I responded to you chatting, which probably feels better. How's the dopamine? How's it feel? How's it feel? I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, yeah, I don't think follows. Maybe I should even turn it. I like having an alert. The issue is, I mean, I do have to work on my alerts. I want to work on my sub alerts for sure. Like maybe adding a little sound thing so that I always see them. Watch your video essays. Just came across your Twitch. Really like your gaming for non-gaming tutors. Thank you, Iggy. I appreciate that. I try to make things good. I try to make good things. And I try to stream well. The two are very different. Different energies. But man, I don't know. Maybe the same energy also. Mildly chaotic, but also chill. I do swear a lot on stream. And obviously, my cadence is different because I'm not reading from a script and trying to sound intelligent. Instead, I'm okay sounding like a dumbass. I don't really see a follow as doing anything or having value. Maybe see it as a compliment. That's where they thank you. I mean, I think it all depends on where you are in your streaming career. You know? And also the volume of which things come in. You know? I think I hit a point where I get enough follows a stream where sometimes if I'm trying to focus on something, it's hard to keep up with. You know what I mean? Whereas with subs, like, I get plenty of subs. You know, I'm not trying, but it's less. It's a lower number. It's easier to keep up with. What if you're reading from the script of the universe and none of us truly have free choice about what to say and everything is... I've had this argument with friends a bunch in college. And not in the everything is dictated by, you know, God, who has determined how everything will be. But in that everything is predetermined because everything is an equation. Every action, everything we do comes down to our body chemistry and how it is working. Hey, Gonzo. So while we think we have free choice, really everything is determined because based on how our neurons fire and how our brain chemistry is organized, we are guaranteed to make the same decision in certain circumstances because that's how we're wired. that was an argument that, in fairness, one of my smarter friends pushed forward. But it's so indistinguishable from free will that it doesn't matter. Right? It doesn't matter if everything's predetermined because you think you have a choice. Anyway, anyone need any more weed? Jesus. It's only the 18th, chat. Why are we having stoner conversations now? Do follows boost the stream in any way? Or only in theory because they might tune in? Yeah, I mean, if you follow a streamer, when I'm live, I'll be up in your left side. So you might see me on there and be more likely to click. You also, I think, often get notifications for streamers you follow when they go live. Although you might have to turn those on specifically for a streamer. Or you can turn them off, would be my guess. So that can help you too. You know, it's just like subs on YouTube. Like, you can have 1 million subs and put out a video and no one will watch it, and that happens to some channels as it gets interested. Like, people get less interested. But at the same time, you know, if you have a base of X amount of subs, more people will watch it out the gate. And it's the same thing with Twitch. You like Wes Anderson films? Yeah, they're all right. They're pretty good. Fun style. I don't know that I love them as much as others, but they're good. Ignorance is bliss. True. There is no free will, but it's very useful to society to assume that there is free will, because otherwise it would be hard for responsibility, yeah, and accountability to exist. True. Y'all watched Arrival? I have. Time is a circle. Figured subs on you. Well, so what subs on YouTube? I mean, that is used, I think, in. I mean, I don't know how the algorithm fucking works. If I did, I'd be way more famous. But I think certainly the more subs you have, YouTube's like, well, this person has a history of people liking what they do. So we know that these people who sub to this person have liked their videos in the past. So we'll make sure to promote it to them and people like them. So it helps you with that. And also it sends those videos directly, you know, when YouTube works, to their sub box. And also when they hit the bell and turn on notifications, to their sub box. And if you start with the video and you have 500,000 subs and 10% of those subs have the notification on and will actually watch it right out of the gate, that gets you a base in the first 24 hours of like 50,000 people who are watching your video. Which YouTube is like then, oh, cool, 50,000 people watch this in just a couple hours. Maybe other people would want to watch this too. And then they'll push it. Make sure you hit that bell. Hey, hold up a minute. How you doing? Aren't there? Yeah, so for... I don't know that there's a follower amount for partner. Maybe there is. For partner, it's that you need... like, to apply, you need 75 concurrent... An average of 75 concurrent viewers over, like, a period of time. Which is pretty tough to hit. Like, it took me a while to build up to that. Sometimes I have streams that still don't even hit it. But you need 30 days of streams. I think like the things for partner is like 75 concurrent viewers. You need to have streamed 12 days in the last 30 days and like 24 hours or something. I think it's worth getting a PS4 now or wait for PS4 exclusives to get on PS5. You can already play PS4 games on PS5. You can already do that. I mean, I'm sure they'll do remakes of them too if you want. I think for affiliate, you need two or three concurrent viewers and like 50 followers and like a certain amount of stream days. Honestly, I don't know that affiliate's worth it. I've heard a lot of arguments about it, about whether or not affiliate makes sense to do. Yeah, I've played Control. I played it on stream. It was fun. Because part of the deal with affiliate and partner is if you are streaming, you are supposed to exclusively stream on Twitch, which I don't think means you can only stream on Twitch if you're a partner or affiliate. But if it means if you are streaming on Twitch, you can't also be streaming simultaneously on other platforms. And frankly, starting off early on, you probably should be multi-streaming. You probably should be broadcasting to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook gaming, whatever streaming services there are, to open your net and see if you can get traction on any one of those things. I'm pretty sure affiliate is the same way. Or it was a couple months ago. I think they care more about it with partner. I know plenty of affiliates who have done it and didn't get in trouble. But yeah, I think as an affiliate, you're not supposed to like multi-stream. Are there PS4 games that don't work on PS5? No idea. I'm pretty sure they all work on PS5. What are the benefits of affiliate? So the big benefit of affiliate is that you can get some emotes. And you can get people to sub. Which obviously can be a source of income and a source of growth and help boost your stream. What I'll say though is especially early on, you're probably going to get more value in multi-streaming and widening your net, and then maybe even trying to bring people over to Twitch on those other things. You know, be like, hey, yeah, I'm streaming over here on YouTube and Facebook, but I gotta say the big community is over on Twitch. So if you don't have a Twitch account, you know, come sign up. Or whatever it is. Or if one of those takes off more, you just stream there. And yeah, that's probably especially helpful early on. I mean, it's just hard. It's just hard. And I'll be honest, I'm not an expert on the early stages of streaming. Because I kind of got lucky in that I could skip over that. Because I already had a built-in audience. You know? Where early on I was able to stream, not to a massive audience, but early on, like, my first streams had 15, 20 people, which was a good amount to chat, and it's kind of the area that I think it is worth turning on affiliate because you will get some subs from it and people wanting to support you in a way that actually is kind of substantial. I've not played Disco Elysium yet. I was talking with Pine yesterday, Iron Pineapple. Let me just name drop. I was talking with Pine yesterday, and he just finished it and said I should play it. So, it's on my list. Seems like with Twitch, though, growth is incredibly difficult and new creators aren't really pushed. Yeah. Yeah. Because Twitch doesn't do anything to really push small channels. It helps. Sometimes they'll front page partners, which can be a decently sized boost to them. There are some systems to help small channels like raids, but even those aren't perfect because small channels aren't necessarily always ready for raids. But that can help. Yeah, no, I mean, it's hard. Hey, Window Shadow. Not much. Yes, I've played Titanfall 2. Yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, if somebody raids me with 50 people and I'm a 1 to 2 viewer Andy, and then one of those 50 people sticks around, I'm still doubling my audience. You know, that probably sounds pithy, but I genuinely think that is useful, especially in those early stages. I think it's probably hard to stream to a small audience, and if you can build that up, even if it's just piece by piece and slowly, that is valuable. You know, I don't think we always have to view things in like what is success of a stream, right? And it all depends on your goals. And I had that whole talk on Thursday about like video essays and how you establish your goals. And I think Twitch should be the same way. If your goal is to have Twitch be your full-time job, get a new goal, right? Because chances are that's going to be a really hard thing to accomplish. If you want it to be a hobby because you like playing games and having an audience who's watching you and chatting with you through those games, because that's just a fun way for you to engage with shit or just perform shit or whatever it is because you like doing it, and maybe you make a little money, then Twitch is great. But yeah, you know, I think making it in any regard always comes down to what you want out of it. So my point is, it's true. Raids don't work super well in terms of actually getting a large portion of the audience to stick around, but you don't always need a large portion of the audience to stick around. YouTube's UI for streaming. Yeah, I like Twitch's UI way more, and that's why that's one of the reasons I stream here. Celeste, yeah, we will be starting the game soon. I promise. Just another 4 hours of chatting, and then we'll start the game. A software creator whose main thing is YouTube streaming on YouTube itself could be better because your entire user base already present there. Yep. I've thought about that. Would you stream Disco Elysium? No shot. No shot. I have heard about Malin Underworld. Looks bad. I think the reason, I mean, I have a few reasons I don't stream on YouTube. One is simply that I like Twitch more for streaming. I like I've tried to watch live streams on YouTube and I've watched live streams on Twitch, and I like watching them more on Twitch. That's just that. Maybe it is just looks better. I like the culture of Twitch chat more than the culture of YouTube chat. Thank you. Yeah, this was drawn by Crystal Face, who does great art. Back and squeaky clean. Good to know. Moderation is easier here than YouTube. Also, I think the monetization options are better on here. I think the raid stuff is better on here. I also, personally, as a human, I've talked about this a bunch, so sorry for those who have heard me say it 50 times. I want to have different spots where I exist on the internet. I don't want to just exist on YouTube. Because if anything happens to YouTube, then I'm fucked. But if I can build up a pretty solid following on Twitch, then I don't have to have all my eggs in the YouTube basket. So that's some of the reasons I choose Twitch. Rewind feature. I don't know what, like, just that you can go to early parts of streams. Yeah. I mean, you can do that on Twitch, but it does take a couple extra steps. While YouTube chat is supportive, I don't know what you're talking about, Turbo Twins. YouTube chat is like I don't know. YouTube chat just has no identity. Bye, guy. Happy Sunday. Hope you're well. YouTube is made for video, Twitch for streams, normal for Twitch to be better at streams. Yep. Paper Bag Man is a human. False advertising. True. Wait, is it false advertising? Just a man with a bag for a head. Sub for the cooking vids. Bacon, thank you. Mobile Twitch is terrible, though. True. Reason I watch streams for chat interaction, both with the streamer and with chat. And if there's too many people chatting, it's just impossible. That's one reason why I don't watch any of the really big streamers. Yeah. Someone asked if I'm ever going to make a Skyrim video. I've made like 4 videos on Skyrim. I make tons of videos on Skyrim. I shit on Skyrim every day. What do you mean? What do you want from me? What more can I say about Skyrim? I don't know. No, I haven't played Metopia. I don't know what I could... Like, Skyrim will continue to be an example of a game that I dislike in future videos. I don't know what video I could make on Skyrim that would, like, be interesting to me or add more to the conversation. Like, Skyrim, the most mediocre game of all time. Is that good? Picto Chat was the shit? Never. Oh, like on DS? Good stuff. Low-hanging fruit. Skyrim's janky, yeah. What it does wrong, and also the inevitable frame plus video talking about its animation. I mean, are that many people gonna talk about Bound Wonderland, Wonderworld? Like, is it that big of a game? Because I'm never gonna play it. I feel like there's plenty of bad games. Almost no one bought it. Yeah. Donkeys talked about it. It's bound to blow up. Eh. Buying a new device with a screen always comes with the risk of Todd Howard knocking on your door and selling Skyrim for it. I mean, Skyrim is an interesting game. I just don't know that I have enough to say about it. Like, that I'd be interested to say and do it well. It's like the worst good game I've ever played. Or the best bad game I've ever played. That's my feeling on Skyrim. And also, I think frustration for me comes from so many things in games have now taken after Skyrim. And I don't think a lot of those choices were great. When's their next video coming? When you shut up about it. God damn. Next video is, I don't know, 2 weeks? Week and a half? Before the end of the month. I've got 2.5 minutes edited of it out of 11 minutes. It'll be like 13 minutes total. But right now, I gotta, yeah. Have to, it'll be like 13 minutes total probably. I have 11, like the base video is 11. So I'm like a fourth of the way through editing. And it's not really about Hollow Knight, but it's partly about Hollow Knight. A lot of nostalgia for Skyrim, yeah. Don't enjoy the process of getting mods set up every time. But I do have a different Hollow Knight video I'm working on, but it's a lot larger project that's probably going to take a while. Do you think Skyrim was bad when it released 10 years ago too, or is it because it's been beaten to the ground? I think it's partially that it's been beaten to the ground. But I also think when it came out, it felt like a simplification of what made Elder Scrolls good. It simplified a lot of the things that I think made Oblivion good. And Oblivion had already simplified a lot of the things. And granted, I have not played a ton of Morrowind, but I've talked to a lot of people who have. Oblivion simplified a ton of things that made Morrowind great. And I mean, we see that happen with games all the time, right? You can see it with the Elder Scrolls series, where you look at Morrowind and it has all these detailed systems that are a little confusing and might not appeal to a mass audience. Obviously, Skyrim appeals to a mass audience. Everyone's played Skyrim. They're still selling it. They sell it on your fucking refrigerator. You know, like, it's everywhere. Skyrim is successful in being accessible to a lot of people, where Morrowind wasn't as much. But what made Morrowind like an all-time classic has been shaved away by Skyrim. You see it with BioShock. Compare the original BioShock, even BioShock 2, to BioShock Infinite. And look, I'm an Infinite apologist. I like BioShock Infinite. But if we're looking at like level design and we're looking at abilities and combat design, like Infinite is a shadow of the complexity of what BioShock does. And honestly, you can even take it a step earlier and be like, BioShock is a massive simplification of System Shock 2, and it doesn't do all the cool things that System Shock 2 does, you know? And we're in this funnel with certain major series of simplifying them down to base things that appeal to the lowest common denominator and kind of lose some of what made them very, very special and unique to those who love them the most. And yes, they appeal to more people, but their ceiling of appeal is lower. So I think when Skyrim came out and it was like, oh yeah, this is cool. These ideas are fun. But then you realize like what's happening. And then you see games follow what Skyrim does and simplify it even more than Skyrim had already done it. And you're like, wait, no, stop, slow down. No, you know? It's accessibility shouldn't compromise on your actual, I mean, I think I guess I don't know what you're saying. I guess I don't know what you're saying. When I say accessibility here, I mean like reach, who it appeals to. That it appealed, like Skyrim appealed to more people than Morrowind. Was Cyberpunk ever be what they wanted it to be? No. Skyrim's still pretty good. I don't think it aged too well, especially with what's been going on with Bethesda. Yeah, it didn't age well. Skyrim's not a bad game. I think part of it, and definitely part of it comes with the meme of how many times it's been re-released. But part of the thing with Skyrim is that it came out, and I think it became the benchmark, and it does, like, and I was talking about this with a handful of people. One of them, Evan Hill, who's a game designer. And the way he put it is like Skyrim is the benchmark of like your systems now should be at least as good as Skyrim. Like Skyrim does a ton of different things to its credit. It has a lot of different systems and does all of them fine. Not necessarily tons of standout things, but does everything fine. So if you're designing a game, your benchmark should be to be better than Skyrim in any of those individual things it does. The issue is now it's been 10 years and Skyrim is still the benchmark. I think we need a new benchmark. And, you know, hopefully like Ghost of Tsushima is the new benchmark. As much as I dislike that game, hopefully that is the new benchmark. Yeah. Came here to chill and now I'm mad. Skyrim's a masterpiece? Fuck. Play better games, bruh. Play some better games, bruh. Skyrim's fine. Why did you dislike it? I think it's boring. It's got some good quests. I don't know. Oblivion ran into some of the same issues. Oblivion was almost really good. I don't know. I have lots of issues with the like just how it uses its open world. I have issues with its encumbrance system. I have issues with its fast travel system. I have issues with its movement and the things that happen throughout the world. Like it's boring to travel in that game. It's boring to walk around in that game. I get so tired of it after a while, and then I feel like I have to fast travel, and that sucks, and that's annoying because I just wish the world felt good to run through, and that I felt like there were things to do other than, hey, here's cave. Here's cave. Oh, spiders in cave. Yes. Oh, weapon I will never use. Cool. I think all of its quest lines are worse than the quests, the corresponding quests in Oblivion. I think it's less interesting. I liked the Civil War stuff. I'll give that. That was pretty cool when you like can attack cities. I think the combat system's not good. Like I don't think the combat system's all that fun. Had you ever tried their previous games? There was like 10 dudes fighting 10 dudes. Yeah, but that was pretty cool for 2011 when things like that like didn't happen a ton. Modding has made it better. Which open world game is better than Skyrim? What are you talking about? Like most newer ones, and I don't even like a lot of newer ones. I think Far Cry 3 and up are all better than Skyrim, and they're all kind of bad. I haven't played Far Cry 2. I know lots and lots of people love it. Granted, I know it's a little more niche, so it's harder to say, but I think Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, and even Far Cry 5 is better than Skyrim. Red Dead Redemption 2, better than Skyrim. Obviously, Rasputin's Lord and Savior, Breath of the Wild, better than Skyrim. Hell, Ghost of Tsushima. I don't even like that game. I think it's better than Skyrim. Witcher 3 is better than Skyrim 2. Witcher 3 is okay. Witcher 3 is pretty good. It's got good side quests, good main character. I kind of railroaded the main quest, though, because of how it's set up. But good atmosphere, winds howling. Outer Wilds is a different beast. But Outer Wilds is an open world game, so also better than Skyrim. What do you think of Hollow Knight's fast travel system? I think it's fine. I played a little bit of Phoenix Rising. It was okay. It didn't really feel like Breath of the Wild. You're saying Skyrim has more emergent gameplay than Red Dead Redemption 2? Really? Really? Don't get me wrong, Red Dead Redemption 2 isn't perfect, but I don't know about that. I don't know. Okay. Let me think. Let me try to talk some about Hollow Knight's fast travel. I think what's fine about it is how limited it is. How it's like a thing in the lore. You also have to pay to unlock it. So it takes resources. It's not something you can just do from anywhere. And then also, if you get the other fast travel thing, not the stag, but the dream nail thing, that also does have a cost of losing an essence each time, and you can only like set it to one spot. So it's limited enough where it's not going to be like just always jumping around. And yeah, I think it comes down to design, world design, and level design as well. Like in Hollow Knight, it's pretty small. It's finite. Yes, there are lots of things that can branch out and lead to different places and different secrets, but like you still know like this is the space. Where an open world game, like if you start fast traveling, you're missing so much space where there is content, but you're just not going to do it anymore and not stumble upon it. Where it's far easier to stumble upon stuff in Hollow Knight. So like by the time you actually are fast traveling a bunch and using the stag stations a bunch in Hollow Knight, you've probably gone through those areas pretty thoroughly and found a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I believe it. I believe Skyrim's cool in VR. Good for the time. Can't really compare it to newer games, but people do all the time. Cops, bounties, witnesses, and honor system in R2 are so bad. You try to interact with the world and have fun, the game screws you. What do you mean? What do you mean? You try to do crime and you get in trouble? Is that what you're complaining about? I tried to kidnap person and murder them and rob them and I got in trouble. How are you mad about that? What? I don't understand. All right, chat. Let's start playing Celeste. Bum, bam, bum, bum. Yeah, I've watched a Nakey Jakey video too. I don't understand how that means that the game has less emergent gameplay than Skyrim. Like what emergent game? Like Skyrim is like just less interesting. I still don't understand how that proves that. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not defending that. That's bad. But I don't understand how, when you're comparing it to Skyrim, that makes it worse than Skyrim. Sorry, 1 second. Got to check something. I just snorted. That was gross. Sorry, chat. Not 1.4.1.0. What? What are you talking about? And why do I care? That I'm not up on the current version? That's what you're worried about? I'm sitting here never having played Skyrim, RDR2, or Witcher 3. Just vibing. Fair. Yeah. So unfortunately, my shit stopped recording last time. Oh, yeah, I gotta... Shit. My stuff stopped recording last time, which is a bummer. Not that I need all the footage. Biomutant? I don't know anything about Biomutant. What's the buzz? Tell me about it. Cops and bounty systems don't help to make the situations more interesting. They hamper them. At least in Skyrim, the world responds to your actions fairly well. You're talking about one system. There are many other systems in the game. And it's not that the cop and bounty system never works. It's just that sometimes it doesn't. Where, yes, Skyrim's so much more interesting. You kill someone and then a guard walks up to you and says, "Hey, you! I'm taking you in. Unless you pay me a bounty. Oh, you're in prison now." I used to be an adventurer too, but I took an arrow to the knee. I'll be honest, I mean, maybe playing certain styles is bad. But I never had problems like that. It looks pretty dark in there. More like a nightmare than an adventure. I just take a quick peek. Oh, what was my voice for him? I just take a quick peek, snap a few photos. This place must be ancient. Theo, wait. My Instapix followers are gonna eat this up. There's no way this ends well. You are right. All right. I mean, look, I think it's perfectly fine to criticize Red Dead's bounty system. But when you're trying to do it under the comparison of Skyrim systems are better, I think it's a losing battle. You know? How do I do this shit? Oops. Uh-oh. This is Theo's phone. Don't panic, Madeline. Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. I'll give it back to him when I find him. Oh, cool. Is this a secret? How's the audio balance, by the way? Good? Good? Bad? Cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't like to boost stuff too high because then it's too loud. And listen, my voice is way more important than any game audio. I'm lost. Fuck. Some guy just keeps talking over the guy. God damn it, Gonzo. Don't do me like that, man. Fuck! So chat, I started watching Sarah Z's video on Homestuck. An ecosystem I know nothing about. What are your thoughts on Homestuck? Any of you Homestuck people? And you've got Trollsonas or whatever that love Homestuck? It is, in chat, you probably have better ways to explain it. It is a webcomic that was kind of interactive. Sort of. And they made a video game because the fandom was so huge. It's, I don't know. It's weird. But yeah, it seems like a very beloved webcomic with a fandom that people despised. Okay, how do I... Fuck. We'll get this. Okay, that was close. Because they were young, obnoxious, and filled with gray paint. I guess there was a big thing in the community with these troll characters that, like, you know, had gray skin. So fans would cosplay as them and paint themselves with gray paint and then go to cons and just get gray paint everywhere. I don't know. Let's go! One of my friends was a Homestuck fan. Me and my other friends are sarcastic about it. Yeah. Beloved yeah. Despised fandom. That is, you are right. Young fandoms are usually hated by everyone who is not in that fandom. Because they have a lot of passion and they are quite loud about that passion. And that bothers a lot of people. It's basically an Undertale fandom before Undertale super popular, deeply weird, with a massive fan base that skewed young. Well, so, I mean, that's one whole aspect of Undertale's fandom that I think I understand better now. Of like... a lot of them were probably Homestuck fans. Fuck. Because I guess Toby Fox, creator of Undertale, was a fan of Homestuck. And even ended up making music for Homestuck. Megalovania originally was a track for Homestuck. Turbo, I will time you out if you give anything even close to a hint ever again. I feel like I have to yell at you every stream for this. And I just can't anymore. This is why I'll never play the stupid fucking game you want me to play. I need you to know it's your fault. Because I don't trust you enough to not ruin it. If I ask for advice, you can give it, but before then, just let me be bad for a while. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to stream Disco Elysium. I feel like Disco Elysium would be a bad stream game for me. Oops. Fuck. Too depressing? I think a lot of listening and a lot of reading. Okay. And you know me, I like to be chatty and stuff. Fuck. Also, I think like it seems like the kind of game that I'd rather interact with off stream so that I can take my time with it, you know? So that I can think about stuff, so that I can appreciate what it does and not have to be a streamer. What do you think of Celeste so far? I mean, I've played it before. It's a fun game. I'm enjoying it more than when I played it the first time. But, yeah. It's a solid game. We need a key. A great song for a terrible game. You're saying Megalovania is a great song for a terrible game? I'm sorry, I missed the full context. Undertale is not a terrible game, though. I mean, I've already played Dark Souls on stream, so new. Apparently she talks about the troubled production history of Hive Swap, which is a whole ass thing, yeah. I mean, I saw some stuff that like I guess some law stuff has been reached. Like one of her sources came from someone who seemingly has an axe to grind. Okay, we're dead. Fuck. Do I? Huh. I feel like I need to... Fuck. Can I just... Oh, beautiful. Huh! Fuck! Well, Pumpkin put up Patreon supporters basically laying out their side of the story and how it all went down. Interesting. Yeah. I'm just interested in the whole thing, like the whole community and just, fuck, bad timing. He's bad at the game, chat. I think it's, just like I heard of Homestuck after Undertale came out. I didn't know what it was, but I had heard of Homestuck because people are like, oh yeah, this song was originally in Homestuck when talking about Megalovania. That was my understanding of it. So, is this where I originally came from? Yeah. It's just kind of interesting. No, I don't. I think Toby Fox may have done the music for one of the Homestuck games. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it is not a Toby Fox game. Let's go. Love to see Rasputin top 10 in some format. Travel in different internet circles. To me, it's interesting. What do you mean? Like a top 10 something in something? I started with top 10s, but I didn't really like how I did them. Tier list better than top 10? I'd largely agree. Okay. This seems wrong. If I do this. Nope. Alright, let's try going this way. So. Oh. Beautiful. I mean, I've done a few things that I kind of consider top 10s, but I format them in a way that don't seem like top 10s. Top 10s are boring. They can be. Oh, fuck, I fucked up. I could have just kept going. Shoot. I thought I needed to do something to, like, get that thing to move out of the way. Here's some stuff Raz likes. Yeah, I mean, I kind of did that with my end of the year video last year. Like, the games that got me through 2020. And I did that with creators. But yeah, Noodle, another creator who does like a lot of really great animation stuff. In fact, just had a great piece about like some of the problems that come with those like, you know, interpolations of turning 24 frames per second animation into 60 frames per second. Great stuff. But he will often just do videos of like, here's 10 indie games I like. Which that might be a fun thing to do, is like the 10 indie games you should play, or 10 games that you probably haven't played that you should. Mitch used to do something like that too. Like, except he'd get really obscure stuff. I don't think I'd get as obscure as him because I just don't have as much of a knowledge. But yeah, certainly that sort of thing could be cool. And I'd love to help indie developers who deserve to get more views on stuff. Madeline, hey, I'm a ghost. Why are you inside a mirror? No, you are. I'm pretty sure you're the one inside the mirror. What happened? Well, I was taking a nonchalant mirror selfie. You know, it's your boy Theo in the ancient temple. No big deal. Blessed. Next thing you know, I wake up lying on the ground. What does it look like over there? How can I find you? It's really dark and weird. Wait, something's coming. I'm feeling a strong inclination to run away. Be careful, okay? Got it. Yeah, maybe a sort of top 10 thing that's like, not naming it a top 10, but like games you probably haven't played but should. That could be a good video. And kind of a I feel bad because Noodle did that, and I don't want to just fucking completely jack his style. Not that he invented that sort of thing, but obviously, you know, his stuff would be a heavy inspiration. But could be a good sort of, you know, filler video when working on a bigger, more complicated project. Because certainly doing a sort of thing that's like talking about an indie game, giving like the quick pitch for why it's good, would be easy. Probably get some views, which would be good too. We love views, chat, you know? I don't even... What would I talk about? I would not talk about Hollow Knight in a video like that. I'll be honest, I don't think Hollow Knight really... I think Hollow Knight is too popular for something like that. Oh, cool. Like new YouTube refund? Yeah, I did a video like that. It's my favorite channels that you probably haven't heard of, is what I called it. Oh, I got it. Fuck. You ever panic, chat? Nailed it. Easy to panic die in Celeste. True. All right. How do I open this stupid thing? Trying to think of what games I would put in like a games you should play, but probably haven't. Crosscode would be in there for sure. Oh, it looks like there's a different entrance, maybe. Crosscode would be there. Maybe Short Hike. I've already talked about Short Hike in a video, though. Yoku. Yeah, Yoku would be a good one. I feel like that's pretty underrepresented. Yikes. Oxenfree is pretty popular. I feel like Oxenfree is popular. Am I wrong? I guess I don't know how it did on sales. But I think Oxenfree is a pretty known entity. Creepy. Again, I feel like Oxenfree is also a game that is on a lot of like best indie game lists. Where yeah, Yoku I don't think gets nearly enough love as it deserves. Because it's a weird ass premise. Yoku is such a weird game. What if we made a pinball? A Metroidvania. It is the definition of a game that no one thinks they want. But in reality, they actually... How do I do this? Okay, let's get this. Oh, God. Oh, that's how. Got it. Okay, too late. Too late on that one. Shh. Too early on that one. Didn't even try that one. Fucking Christ. Ba-boom. What other games that people should play that they haven't? Celeste? Momodora is a pretty good one. Okay, maybe we want to go this way instead then. Fuck. Oh, God. Outer Wilds? I don't know that I'd mention Outer Wilds. If I did a video like that, I'd probably be like, look, you probably already know these. And then show like a quick flash of Hollow Knight, Outer Wilds, Celeste, Shovel Knight. Because I don't know. I think Celeste is a pretty known game. Outer Wilds is getting pretty known. Baba Is You. Yeah, Baba. That's a good game. The thing about Baba Is You is I can't beat it. I'm not good at. I'm not intelligent enough to beat that fucking game. I mean, I probably am, but I got tired of playing it because I was getting stuck. And I mentally was like, I want to beat every puzzle, which I shouldn't have done. I shouldn't have done. Kentucky Route Zero, but it might be born. Blood Owl? That would make way more sense than Blue Dowel. Hey, Blue Dowel. Blood Owl. I don't like Kentucky Route Zero. I'm trying. I want to like it. I feel like I should like it. It has everything that I wish I liked. But then it's just like, oh, here's a giant bird. What? What? It's a little too weird for me. And it bums me out because I feel like it's a game that I really could or should probably like, but I just don't. I just don't like it. And it's a bummer. It actually bums me out. Yeah, but no one likes Dark Souls 2. Fuck. Any other game you've wanted to like? I don't know that this fully counts. I started playing Pathologic 2, and that was another game that I wanted to like, but also like, you know, maybe playing Pathologic 2 whilst living through a pandemic and a lot of stress just isn't gonna be the mood for everyone. You know? I'm not giving up on that one. I'm just like, maybe I need to find a better time. It's obscure indies in talking. Okay. I'll check it out. Oh, God. Hey, insert meme. Oh, fuck. All right. Let us continue. Do Go here. Yeah. This, I completely forgot about this area. This is weird because I feel like technically all the hard stuff I've done has been optional. This is an interesting design for an area. You ever just... What are some... what did I say? Momodora. Yeah, Momodora is a great game. Are the Kingdom games too knowing? What are the Kingdom games? I don't know that I'm familiar. So probably not. I'm getting a game wondering what other people are raving about. What other people seeing this? Yeah. That can be hard, is when there are high expectations. Honestly, that's been part of my worry about two titles in particular. One being Nier Automata and the other being Disco Elysium. Just when you hear everyone be like, it's the best game ever. It's not that you don't believe it necessarily. It's just that it puts pretty high set of standards on it. Kingdom Two Crowns, don't know it. Heard people talking about Amori. Yeah, it seems like kind of the new hotness. Someone hypes a game, it will be disappointed. I mean, it has a better shot at being disappointing for sure. I don't know that I agree that it will be disappointing. All right. Fuck. All right, we need that to be the last one. Actually, okay. Oh, cool. I almost feel bad about going through that one. That was kind of a bop. By the way, have I missed the heart chat? You can tell me that if I've missed the heart. All right. Trappa, if you know where it is, you give me a warning. Is it Trappa or Tropa? What? I just think Trappa like Tropicana. I've been saying your name wrong, you know. Got it. You know, you can always tell me if I'm being a dumbass. Okay. All right. Ba-boom! No, Turbo, I will just ban you if you call me a dumbass ever. That's how that works. All right. Because you cause the most trouble out of like anyone who ever chats in here. That's why. What was down here again? Nothing. All right. This area is just kind of interesting and confusing in general. I've been around here for so long, I have already forgotten, like, what I've done. Ooh, the key. Am I supposed to be lighting all these things? All right. Ah! We're in trouble. Fuck. Oh, that was close. Yeah, this is an interesting change of pace. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But yeah, it goes from other levels that are very kind of quick in nature to this. That's a fair bit slower. Fuck. All right. Wait, what did I do? Oh, no. Oh, God. The best C-side mix. Yeah, I've not played the B-sides or the C-sides. I think I have heard that mix, though. Oh, where was the key? Oh, God. This area is so big. Have I even seen where the key could be? Alright, let's fuck around and find out. We have not been in this room, so let's assume it'll be around here. Yes, it is. Well... Are you fucking kidding me? Where's the secret passage? The obscurity of these hearts does bother me. Sorry, in the second block in the middle. Oh, there. Okay, so I'm supposed to get through here without using the key? Oh my God. That's so frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, secrets can be cool. And, you know, fuck. Yeah, I think of all of them I've seen so far, this is my least favorite. Like, that idea is my least favorite of having to find a very obscure shortcut I don't know. I don't know. I'm just Malden. I'm just mad. Yeah. There are hints. What's the hint for that one that I missed? So you're saying the hint is that there's a locked door ahead that has no key around it. And that should be a hint that earlier in the level I can skip. So this is the door. So my assumption should be that there's a shortcut back there instead of that there's a key hidden somewhere else. I mean, I'm not. I'm not saying the game's bad because of it, because it's a very optional thing that you don't need to do. I think it's just a little frustrating as someone who wants to get it. Look at this purple mirror. Uh-oh. Oh. I am the baddie? Chat, are we the baddie? Chat, are... Run! No! Uh-oh. Oh, it's dragging me to the center. Hey, Battling. Seth, I've gotten that one, the Mario one. I got that and I immediately recognized it, and I thought it was cool. But like, yeah, if you haven't played Mario 3, you have no idea. Like, in fairness though, the Mario 3 one, like, how do you know to do that in Mario 3? What'd you do to Theo? You think I'm doing this? That's cute, sweetheart. That's exactly what I warned you about. This is exactly what I warned you about. All right, let's go. Don't try to make this my fault. You still don't get it. The mountain gave me this body, but I'm not the only creepy thing living in that messed up head of yours. Don't like what you see? What a surprise. Shut up! I tried to stop you. Look into the mirror. All of this is yours. This temple only magnifies the mountain's power. You're in control here, not me. I don't believe you. If you're part of me, why do you want to hurt me? Poor Madeline, always the victim. Thanks for the hydrate. All I do is babysit you. And you hate me for it. You're unraveling and you know it. If you care so much about protecting me, why didn't you just explain what was going on? Like you would have listened? You never gave me a chance. Please just help me get out of here. Now you want me to save you. Why are you doing this? Just be on my side here, please. Stop trying to make me feel like a monster. You really want to know why I won't help you? Because you deserve this. Oh. Still think you can climb this mountain? Shut up. I don't need your help. I'll do this alone. Oh, okay. We're dead. You ever hit the hit the wrong button? Have you ever? Have you ever? Let's go. All right, easy. And then we go ba-boom. Okay. Then we go ba-boom. Then we go ba-boom. Then we go ba-boom, and then we go ba-boom. Easy. Oh, and then we go ba-boom. And then we go ba-boom. All right. All right. Hey, what if you... Oh. Oh, that was cool. Thank you. All right. Up later, Mr. Fishy, helping me out. I'm sure there's strawberries here I'm missing, huh? Oh. Oh, we're in trouble. Okay. Nice. Oh, what the heck? Ah! I love the, like, little coyote time it goes into. Oh, God. Fuck. Imagine getting the golden strawberries. I can't. I wouldn't. Not my style. But I can appreciate people who love this game enough to do it. Alright. If this is all in my head, why is it all so hostile? Those things are hunting me. I'm a trespasser in my own world. True. Theo is trapped somewhere in here because of me. If I give in fully, maybe the temple will let him go. Breathe. This is all coming from inside me. Get up, Madeline. Think of the feather. You can save Theo. You can... Oh, wait. Favorite game genre? I don't know. Fuck. Chat, what's my favorite game genre? I think... As I... Fuck. Oh, hit the wall and then jump. I mean, honestly, I think my favorite game genre is like... open world games. Also, my least favorite genre. Because I think about it, Outer Wilds and Breath of the Wild are two of my favorite games. Shadow of the Colossus is another one of my favorite games. Dark Souls is another one of my favorite games. And Hollow Knight is another one of my favorite games. And yeah, all those aren't like traditional open world games. I guess open exploration games. Shadow of the Colossus open world. I mean, that's a good question. That's a great question. Indie's not a game genre. I think, like, Shadow of the Colossus can't be done in any order, which I wish you could. I wish you could do any of the first 15 in any order you want. Like, it told you which ones you should go for, but it would be so cool if you could have done them in any order. Like, if you could go back and do the second Colossus first, that would be fun. So I think open exploration games is probably what I'd say is my favorite. You know, where okay, I'm gonna hit this. This is the one where I need to get all the keys and stuff. Where you have a fair bit of freedom over where you choose to go and how you choose to do it. Where is the door? I don't even know where. Is this where I want to go? Can you Shadow Colossus is an open level? What do you mean? I mean, ultimately, genre titles are stupid. And Sling Rush, I think your definition of open world is pretty limited. But yeah, open exploration games. That's what we'll call them. I have not played Rain World. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe some of you are getting too focused on, like, granular details about genre. Like, it isn't that Shadow of the Colossus is an open world game. But that very much it is certainly a... like, without it existing, a lot of open world games don't do what they do. You know? Can you... Buddy. Buddy! Thank you. Hey. Come on. Just let me jump on you, please? Okay, we're dead. Will you ever just fuck it up, chat? Get trapped, motherfucker. Yeah, I like games that have a lot of freedom in how you traverse them, how you explore, that have lots of things to just kind of be like, oh, this is neat. Yeah, that's what I like. Outer Wilds and Shadow of the Colossus is more like adventure games. I'll be honest with you. I think Outer Wilds is the most open world game that I've ever played. I don't know how you can get more open world than Outer Wilds. Oh, fuck. Oh, why did I... I don't know. I stand by what I said. I spoke with my whole chest. I mean, you also said with emergent gameplay. I think Outer Wilds can have tons of emergent gameplay. Maybe different than the RPG systems that you're used to and what, you know, you view as how they should be, but... no, I don't think Skyrim is as much of an open world game as Outer Wilds. Skyrim is a story, you know, where you have to kill a dragon. You have to do a lot of things in a specific order. I don't know. It's all dumb anyway. I don't give a fuck about arguing about this. I'm sorry, chat. I don't give a shit, to be honest with you. like, the reality is, I mean, Minecraft, though, barely... Yeah, Minecraft is a stupid game where you have to kill a dragon. The reality is genres and genre discussions are stupid. They're stupid. They're a waste of time. Because everyone also views them differently as to what you call a game in a genre. They're made up rules. Yeah, it's just a way to simplify how you talk about stuff. They came out the same day. Of course they're the same game. So, I don't know. Madeline, wow, yar, wow, I'm happy to see you, yar. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, yar. I've been stuck in this crystal thing for ages. Do you get the feeling that this place knows you better than you know yourself, yar? Yeah. I'm so embarrassed. I mean, if I have to have one more conversation, like, where I call Hades a roguelike and someone's like, actually, it's a roguelite because there's progression. You fucking moron. How dare you? How dare you not know the distinction between roguelike and roguelite, even though if you say them quickly, you can't even hear a distinction because they're very, very close. Like, you know, it's just like, that's dumb. And language shifts. And we're talking about language shifts. That's one thing that I think people like, that bugs me. That bugs me is language shifts all the time. Literally doesn't mean literally anymore. And you can complain about it. You can complain about it all you want. But language shifts based on how new things comes out and how things change because of it and what gets added into it. That's just how things go. Consider BreadTube. Consider BreadTube the fastest changing group of YouTubers there's ever been. It used to be people who made essays about various media with a leftist tilt to it. And now, like, the people that are considered BreadTube are way outside of it. Like it changes and it doesn't mean what it used to mean. Literally does still mean literally. It's just that people use the word in exaggeration. Traba, yes, it also means literally, but it also means figuratively. In the dictionary actually says that part of the definition for it It's also figuratively. It means both. Literally doesn't just mean literally anymore. It has multiple meanings. My point is, definitions change. Things change. Things that once meant one thing will change based on use. And I think a lot of times it's just a dumb argument. Like, it's just a waste of time. I don't care if there's textbooks that define what an open world game is based on whoever wrote its opinion on it. You know what I mean? Because that's still one person's opinion. And I, you know, I don't know. Tried to stop you. I hope that selfie was worth it. Wow, that's kind of rude. Selfies are always worth it, dude. Yar. I shouldn't be mad. This isn't your fault. I'm glad you're safe, but you're trapped because of me. And now this temple is showing you what I'm really like. I'm horrible. No, you're not. Hey, we're in this together. Yar, we're in this together. Don't act like this is all on you. It figuratively means literally in a figurative sense. Sorry, I just... English teachers refusing to accept singular they in writing makes my blood boil. I think plenty do now. I mean, I don't know. I know people who are English teachers that accept it. But sure, I'm sure there are some that don't. Sure, those monsters are coming from you, but the temple is shaping itself around me too. I can feel it. I can feel it, Yar. Sorry, I keep forgetting. These eyes are staring at me, Yar, and this crystal is coming from me. I know it, Yar. I hate to ask, but I really need your help right now, Yar. Yar. Okay, I've got your back. I'll bust you out of that thing, then we'll escape together. Just as soon as I find my way around to you. Madeline, you're my only hope right now. I believe in you for real. I hope that's not a mistake. I think one thing, too, with games that, like, is hard... Is there more to say? The temple's showing me who I really let it do this, don't I? Alex, you have to stop being hard on yourself. My name's not Alex. Who's Alex? Sorry, I meant Madeline. But my comment still stands. No one deserves this, least of all you. Yeah, you're right. Okay, I can do this. Sorry, I missed some things in chat. Oh, one thing with game design is, like, it's so new. We are still inventing the language for games. We are still inventing the language for how we talk about games. So yes, genres have had meanings in the past. And they'll continue to have meanings. But those meanings will evolve as the language around it evolves. Because it's such a new medium. Like, yeah. Video game ludology is new as shit. Fuck. I think ultimately what matters with any of this stuff right now is that you know what people are trying to say. You know? The importance is not necessarily that all the words are perfect and defined and whatnot, but that we know what we're trying to communicate. Fuck, I missed. Anyway, that's my diatribe on genre and definition and why Outer Wilds is an open world game. Have you ever played a game that frustrated you because it had a lot of missed potential? Skyrim. Yeah. Plenty of games. I don't know. I think almost always I feel like games have some missed potential. Fuck. Trying to think of some like very specifics. Did Minecraft have missed potential? I mean, I guess part of what makes Minecraft good is its potential. And it's still a growing game. It's still changing. Do I need more key? Do I have enough key? Where is thing? Maybe this way? Kentucky Route 0. There is a giant bird. I think Breath of the Wild has a lot of missed potential. It's still one of my favorite games. Oh. Ah! Is missed potential inherently bad? No. I don't think so. I mean, because the reality is, and it's something I've learned as I've talked to more developers and gotten to know a little bit more about games. Like, most of the problems that people have with video games, it's not like they're unknown issues to the developers. Sometimes they are, you know. But usually it's a known issue that they just didn't have time to fix. Because game design is hard. And it costs a lot of money. So usually the problems people have with games came from a needed sacrifice of we didn't have time to do this or we didn't have funding to do this. So the reason an aspect of a game is kind of bad is because of that. So missed potential a lot of times isn't the fault exactly of the creators. It's the fault of the system. Theo, I finally found you. I knew you'd make it. I knew you'd make it. It wasn't easy. And those monsters are really coming inside me. Are those monsters really coming from inside me? Melon, that's a valid question, Yar. I'll be happy to discuss how the monsters relate to your inner self. But right now, my inner self is real sick of being stuck in this crystal. Alright. Don't worry, I'll break you out. I forgot about this. Well, this is a solid start, but the crystal is like an expression of my negative psychic energy or whatever. Yeah, but how do we break it? If I knew why I trapped myself in this thing, maybe I could bust out, but I don't, Yar. And I don't think I can get to the bottom of it while we're stuck in this nightmare dimension. I hate to say it, but you might have to. Theo, don't even think about that. I'm not leaving you behind. Hell no. You better not leave me behind in this place. I was going to say you might have to carry me. Gosh. Oh, yeah, I can do that. Cool. All right, I'm going to use the... Oh, sorry, Theo. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. Chill out. Chill the vibes. I find it baffling. It takes an immense amount of time for a team as big as Minecraft. Ted, how big is the Minecraft team? I have no idea. I also imagine with Minecraft, they probably have to test things like mad before adding something new. Because think about the player base. Can I kill him with this? Oh god. Run! Another one. Come on. Sorry. Alright. Fuck. I want to hit him. Alright. Oh, the eyes do follow Theo. Interesting. Let's go. We're teamwork. Celeste is for every day? No. Celeste is for the Sundays. You are helping. Don't let anyone ever tell you different. How do I? I gotta jump earlier. Oop, forgot to actually throw. Oh, that was close. We run. We run. All right. Oops, sorry, bud. Dude, you don't... Oh, he does seem happy. Theo saves the day again, yar. Ooh. These eyes are getting dark. Is that supposed to be hard? Did I miss something important? So I feel like that was easy. Minecraft has 90 game devs. I mean, but what are all those devs doing? Yeah, fuck. Oh, that's not what he wanted. Okay. Fuck! Okay. Okay. I think that's the right idea, just better execution. Crescent cheese floating over pods, broken villager farms, floating sand and gravel is just dumb. No, come on. That's all make Minecraft. That's what makes Minecraft good. Fuck! Oh wait, floating sand is dumb? I don't know. Sand, I'm confused. Sand doesn't float in Minecraft. Alright, what do I all need to do? We need to throw our boy up there. Got it. Okay, you'll die if you do that. Ah! You've got to be fucking kidding me. Are you... God damn... Floating sand takes you out of the world. Takes you out of the fucking blocky ass world. Oh my god. You ever just panic because you're trying to be good at a game? Oh god. Oh god. No! Ah, I hate this thing. I don't understand why it sometimes flies weird. Like, flies where I'm gonna be. Not always just where I am. Ah! Ah! Get away! Ah, thank God. Game, will you please chill? Ha! We did it. We did it. We carried him on our back. All right. Shit. All right, ignore that. Ignore chat, ignore that. Gosh, rude. All right, let's get the heart. Let's get the heart. Where is the heart? Here? Unraveling? Let's start here maybe. Or no, that's when you can't do. Okay. Depths. All right. All right. Theo, blah, 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 blah. Just let me... Cool. All right. Boom. Ba-boom. All right. I already forgot how I did all this shit. We're just gonna assume it's going this way a bunch. Or maybe not. Is it this way? There's just, my guess is gonna be follow the yellow shit, right? Is that how I did it last time? You ever just go to the right? True. No. I've played some Terraria, but not a lot. No. See, Terraria is bad and dumb. Okay, and this is where I needed to go. But I need the key. I need a key still. I need to get a key. Where would a key be? I can't remember. Was there one in here? You feel betrayed by me not liking Terraria? Because you should. Or was it here? Was it here? Is this it? There was a key here for sure, yeah. Let's go! Terraria is fine. It's just no Minecraft. I just don't think Terraria is super my style, but, you know, people love it. That's why it's not my style. I can't like anything popular. Like Breath of the Wild. Alright. We get the key. Where was it? Was it here? Is this it? No! Scarlett, thanks for the sub. Much appreciated. Whew, that felt close. That felt so close. All right. Okay. Oh, you fucking dick. Oh my god. It's so fucking annoying. This is my second playthrough of the game ever. Played it, I don't know, when it came out. And I'm playing it now. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, shit. Cool. How long is this level? How long will this take me? Because I felt like that last level took me a while. It'll take a while. I have to leave at 5. So I think this last one took me like an hour and a half. It took me a while, so I feel like I won't be able to finish chapter 6. So maybe this would be a good spot to just switch to just chatting for a bit. And try to have a longer Celeste Sunday next week. But yeah, I can't dedicate to... If I mean, this will probably take an hour and a half, would be my guess, right? Which I do not have the time for. Unfortunately. How long do the B-sides take? Could I do like the first B-sides? Or would that take forever too? Depends how good you are. I think I just want to save the B-sides for once I get through the story. So I don't want to just jump on it now. Let's just transition to chatting for a bit, I guess. But I kind of want to just keep this up as it's chill as heck. Seasides are more shorter, but more harder. Yeah. All right, chap. Exhausted each chapter before moving on. I think that's a fair way to do it. I think I just kind of like working through the story, though. You know? Kind of just like working through the story. And being able to live in, you know, the moment. And all that. We can just chat for a little while and then we'll move on. Move on with our Sundays. Yeah, I mean, that's my worry, is like ruining the difficulty curve. But yeah, I think we'll just chill. This will just be a shorter Sunday stream because I have some engagements. My wife's birthday is nearing, and we're having dinner with her mom, so that'll be fun. But it does mean for a shorter Celeste Sunday. But that's okay. We'll do a longer Celeste Sunday. Maybe I'll start stream earlier next Sunday. We'll make up for it. Sometimes it's also just nice to have a shorter stream where I end and am not exhausted. I was so tired after the stream on Thursday. For, for, for I don't know how many of you were at it, but essentially, and it's going to be going up on the VOD channel soon, and I'm also getting someone to edit it down into a more digestible chunk. But on Thursday, yeah, I did a 4-hour lecture pretty much on advice to becoming a YouTuber or becoming a video essayist in particular. And it was fun. I think there's some valuable stuff in there. It was a good time. But also exhausting. Like, I finished it and I just came out and didn't talk. I was just like, hey, I can't talk. I will not talk. Well, the VOD's still up and it'll be on YouTube soon. Yeah. I think it's probably an interesting thing to watch if you're into trying to get into video essay, or if you're trying to honestly do any sort of creative work. This game is about strawberry pie. True. True. And I beat it. Slingrish, I'd also argue what is there that they really should be adding to Minecraft? Like, yes, they could do bigger things and bigger additions, but how is that going to be the best use of their money? When like they probably are more focused. I mean, Minecraft's not the only thing that Mojang makes. They're probably trying to make other games. So, I mean, I don't know if you're saying that the size of the Minecraft team is 90 people or whatever, or just Mojang, but they make other stuff and they're trying to make other stuff. But at a point, like, why keep adding stuff to Minecraft? I mean, I think that is the interesting dilemma of the game. Is like at a point, there's only so much you can put on top of it before you just would be better off making an entirely new game. And I think that's why, what's the fucking name of it? Someone in here has to know what the name of the like Minecraft clone is. Hytale, thank you. That's why Hytale is getting so much hype, is because it's essentially Minecraft 2. It's doing a bunch of things that like Minecraft just can't really build off of. And like Minecraft kind of had to make a decision between, do we just keep trying to make some other stuff we like and doing small updates to Minecraft and keep the user base like somewhat content, or do we make Minecraft 2? And they haven't made Minecraft 2. I think the thing about it to keep in mind is like the issue with Minecraft is that there's a massive community of people playing it. There's a massive community of people playing it. Everyone owns Minecraft. Hytale is Minecraft 2. Hytale is Minecraft 2. You will not convince me otherwise. It's more focused probably and different, but it took ideas from Minecraft and expanded them in a new direction. Or maybe tightened them in a new direction, however you want to look at it. But anyway, everyone owns Minecraft. I mean, yeah, Hytale is... Hytale was a mod. It was a Minecraft mod. It doesn't matter if it's more. Ugh. Chad, sometimes I think you guys get caught up too much in like, oh, you Pixin and Cool Myron, you guys are like, you're getting too caught up in like these very specific differences. Sure, it's a server instead of mod. You know what I fucking mean. You're talking semantics to be like, oh, well, actually, Twitch YouTuber man, you're wrong. But I'm not wrong. Like, you know what I fucking mean. And yes, obviously it's different. Obviously, it's focused in more of a direction, but it is still a spiritual successor. If you think Hytale isn't like in existence because of Minecraft, obviously you'd be wrong. It is a sequel of sorts. Yes, it isn't exactly Minecraft 2. It isn't exactly Minecraft 2, but you know what I fucking mean when I say that. You know what I fucking mean. So stop getting caught up in semantics. Silksong is going to be Hollow Knight 2. But it's going to play way different. Oh, it's more focused on quick action platforming. I can't read your mind. Okay. I mean, what do you mean? You think I was literally saying it's Minecraft 2 made by a different team? I think you're just trolling. I think you're just trolling. Hytale, what? All I know is a few people who were friends with me on Steam got Subverse, and it's embarrassing for them. Do I like Joyner Lucas? Not really. I mean, I think he's got a pretty unique voice, and as far as like his flow, it's like good. Obviously, his Lil Nas X tweets were dumb as fuck. Or I think his Lil Nas X tweets were weird and dumb. And like a weird double standard. Yeah, don't look up Subverse. I think he deleted it, but I mean, essentially, it was just talking about. I mean, it was just a big double standard on like. He had a whole thing being like, it's weird that Lil Nas X released this music video that was very sexual in nature. When like, Old Town Road, like kids love Old Town Road. You know. But Old Town Road like wasn't appropriate for kids. Kids shouldn't have been listening to it. Like they just did. And parents let them because it was funny. But it wasn't ever made for kids. So it's kind of this weird double standard of like essentially demonizing Lil Nas X for making a song that was in a music video that was very risque comparatively. Sexual in nature when he has a lot of fans who are kids, but the stuff Lil Nas X has made was never meant to appeal to kids. How many times do I have to say don't look up Subverse? No, like it wasn't like It wasn't me being coy. Like, you actually should look it up. It's wild. Don't do it. You should not. Don't worry about it. Don't. It's a game you're never gonna play and you don't want to play. All right, I'm done. We're done talking about it. Just stop talking about it. Because honestly, if I say look it up or I say don't look it up, it's gonna happen either way. So let's just move on. We move on. We move on. Yeah, Sub versus Minecraft 3. But anyway, so Joyner Lucas was kind of he had a series of tweets that were holding a weird double standard on that, and like ultimately, like the double standard seems to stem from it's not that Lil Nas X has fans who are kids and then made something sexual. It's that he has fans who are kids, not by appealing to them, but then made something that a music video that was sexual in nature, but also like, obviously Lil Nas X is gay, and that was, the relationship shown in it, right? It's that it was, sexual in nature in by being gay, or not by being gay, but with a gay guy. Whereas, like, you compare it to other people that have stuff that appeal to kids, whether or not they meant it to, but it does, and then have stuff that's sexual in nature, but between a man and a woman, and, like, people don't give a shit. It's when it turns into, oh, this thing's with two guys. It's like, well, what about the children? So, Joyner Lucas had some dumb opinions of that. I think also he had some dumb opinions on, like, I mean, at the end of the day, if you're worried about kids seeing sexual stuff, which frankly you should be, it has to be all encompassing. You shouldn't draw the line at certain types of relationships. It's like, yeah, kids shouldn't be exposed to any sort of sexual stuff like that. Because it's bad for your brain, studies have found. I also didn't really like Joyner Lucas. I don't know. I think he has some. I don't know. I don't know. I'm still talking about Joyner Lucas, but there's also the music video. I'm Not Racist. I don't know. I think it's interesting in some ways, but also that it ends with, like, the guy who is just saying the hard R and the black guy, like, hugging at the end. Like, I'm just like, ugh. Just because they listen to each other. It's like, nah, no. There's more that needs to be done. This is not how it goes. Like, so I don't know. Not a huge fan. Just stay off Twitter and never look back. Yeah. Never appreciated sexual music videos. It's just weird to watch if you're not alone. Plus, they're always playing in restaurants, public places. Yeah. I mean, that's the hard thing with the way media and advertisements are now, is like stuff that people probably shouldn't be exposed to. It's just like, it's on billboards, and it's always a mixed thing, because if seen in the wrong way, it can create very bad expectations for young folks and literally mess up brain chemistry. At the same time, though, like, freedom of expression is important. Life's complicated. The answer is life's complicated. Life's complicated. Yeah, there's competing values and hard. Well, I think the brain. I mean, it's a lot to do. I don't know. I think it's a pretty new area, Sling Rush, that is still being studied a lot, and it's not just uh, like it's just ads in general, and it's just internet in general, right? Uh, no, I'm not gonna play it today. I'm just chatting for a bit before logging off. Like the amount of things we are exposed to on a daily basis versus what people were exposed to 100 years ago, it's just not even close. It's just not even close, you know? So I think there's a lot of unintended effects that are happening to people because we're still figuring it out. Like I can tell you my like reward centers are far different than they used to be when I was younger. Like I feel reward from checking Twitter and seeing a red notification. You know what I mean? I don't know. So it's not just the oh yeah. It's so widely encompassing. There's also a bunch of studies, more specifically. There's a Hank Green video that I was watching, and this is different, I suppose, than like a music video with sexual overtones or undertones. But like how people's consumption of like porn affects their brain chemistry and things like that, and especially seeing it at younger ages where your mind is more malleable, can have various effects on the reward centers of your brain and all that. And ultimately, yeah, life's complicated. I don't know the right answer to it, and there are competing values in the world, of which I can stand back and be like, yeah, everyone's wrong and everyone's right with certain things. And, obviously some things people are just wrong about. But. So you're painting on a raft, pretty fun. Raft is fun. By the way, I don't know if you're still here, Samurai Slayer, but you said yo. And look, sometimes I come into chats and say yo, and I want to just be acknowledged by streamer. So yo. What's wrong with the music video? See people answer it. Yeah. Twerks on Satan, which people didn't like. Complicated is a huge understatement. Sure, but what sorry, super complicated. Is that a better is that better? Just make your kid watch Cartoon Network. Yeah, that certainly adds to it too. Supercalifragilistic complicated. Nuance translates poorly to Twitter. Nuance translates poorly to text in general. And it translates even more poorly when you have limited text. Of which, Twitter used to be 140 characters. Oh my God. Do you remember the days? I remember thinking switching to 280 was a bad idea. But honestly, it was a good idea, but it's still a shit platform, to be honest. For the smallest things, people on the internet will blow up on each other. Yeah. The benefit of the doubt is asking others to clarify. Just doesn't exist. Yeah. Well, I think also things escalate because we don't always know how mad someone else is about it, but assume that someone's super mad about something when it also might just be a passing thought that they vocalize, like that they eternalize by posting it on Twitter. I mean, not eternalize because I guess you can delete tweets, sort of. But like what Twitter is like people putting their passing thoughts. You know what I mean? Like some of my most banger tweets is just some dumb thing I thought of that I posted. And if that's the only interaction you have with me, if that's the only interaction you have with me, you might think those things are important to me. But most of them aren't. So the thing with Twitter is it's this thing that's all around. It's all based around posting your thoughts, posting the things that come to your head. So people do that. People post like these little tiny things that come to their head, and say them, verbalize them. Few people agree. You feel good from it. The issue with that is then these things that people don't actually care about that much, that are just things that were passing thoughts that normally would just pass and maybe never be thought about again, or just pass and be kept to themselves, gets put out there. It becomes a conversation, and then you engage with those thoughts more, even though they're not necessarily things you actually care about or that actually matters. Social media tier list. Um, they're all bad. Twitter's probably the worst. Twitter's probably one of the worst right now. Does YouTube count as social media? Um, does Twitch count as social media? Facebook's pretty bad. I mean, I don't know. If we're talking about the big ones of like Twitter, oh yeah, 4chan kind of blows. 4chan's bad. It's just very, very insulated and very toxic. I don't know. No, I think most social media is pretty bad. Don't like 4chan. Facebook's pretty rough. Reddit, yeah, Reddit's social media for sure. I mean, I guess my favorite social media platform would be Reddit. I think a lot of parts of Reddit are pretty not good. And, you know, Redditors certainly can be annoying. But I think what's good about Reddit is the ability to get experiences of other people. Like there are so many things that I will like look up a question. I'll be like, how to make my PC more quiet. And I'll get like all these links of stuff that doesn't help me. And then I'll type in how to get my PC more quiet Reddit. And then I'll get a bunch of threads of things that actually help me. When I search stuff, I add Reddit a lot of the time to get advice. And you don't always go with it because the person who posts something could be an idiot. But usually you get a handful of like actual responses from people who went through a thing instead of like a list written by some corporation that's trying to get clicks that actually isn't going to resemble a real human experience all that much. I guess Discord social media. It feels a little different. I mean, frankly, I think that social media should probably be avoided at all costs. I don't know. I think it's um I think it's toxic. I think it's all toxic. And I don't know. I think scrolling through Facebook or scrolling through Instagram, let's start with those with more picture based stuff, life experience stuff. Those are both exercises in feeling bad about yourself. Because that's how it's designed to be. It's you're posting your best pictures, your best moments, the most exciting stuff. Your profile picture is a picture of you laughing because you're having a great day, or maybe you with a professional picture taken. Like, that's the side that people see whenever they go to your page. They see you probably posting about the exciting stuff, maybe sometimes going through hard stuff too, but usually it's the best of it. Because I think it's very easy to get a warped perception that all these people that you went to high school with, all these people you went to college with, all your friends, family, friends of family, family of friends are so much happier than you. Because that's how it's designed to be. Instagram and Facebook are designed to put your best foot forward, your most exciting stuff to share. And I think it's hard not to like look at it like that. Just ignore the toxic part. All right, here, I'll ignore the toxic part, Turbo. Plenty of things are bad for society. True. Most of society is bad for society. But yeah, I don't know. I find it's usually under the surface, but I find looking at those things typically just makes me walk away being like, man, I wish I was as happy as these people. But then I look at the things I post and I'm like, oh, I look pretty happy. I'm like, oh, based on the things I post, I look pretty happy. I wish I was happy as this guy. I wish I was as happy as this guy was. And then Twitter, yeah, it's just a bunch of hot emotions, quick posts without thinking about it, and people getting mad about stuff and going down big circles that it just turns into piling stuff on. And I think it's a website where people are very excited to dunk on someone else. You know, people are very excited to dunk on people. NFTs are dumb. Yeah. So ultimately, I think you're better off not being on social media. Go on YouTube, subscribe to Rasputin, obviously. Feel free to watch Twitch. But, you know, I think if you find yourself scrolling on Twitter for more than 10 days.
Any gimmicks to this run?
Or 10 minutes, you're about to choke at. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Any gimmicks? No, I was just playing through. The gimmick right now is that I didn't have enough time to play another level before I have to go. So we're talking about the negativity of social media. So it is. So you caught me at a weird time. Brave Knight, thank you for the raid, bud. How you doing? How's your stream? How's your stream? Oh, we got some hydrates. All right, thank you. I redeemed all the hydrates with that big sip. No, I've just been replaying Celeste. It's been a while since I last played it. I probably played it like 4 years ago. Or 3 years, whenever it came out. I played it 3 years ago now. And just want to replay. So I'm playing through the A sides. I've never done the B sides or C sides before, and I haven't done the Farewell DLC. So, you know, just gonna try to go through it all. Just go through it all. Have some fun. Have a good time with it, you know? How's the also thank you for your videos. They have been wonderful to binge through. Hey, I appreciate that. That means a lot. I mean, thank you for your videos. You do so much cool stuff with animation, and love the guide, the D&D stuff. Big love. Brave Knight, thank you for the sub. And yeah, the Bars for Bards thing shit that you're doing, cool as shit. Chat. Joe Cat's raising a lot of fucking money for good causes. You should follow Joe Cat. Get off my sorry ass. Check out Joe Cat. Here, I'm gonna link this video. Check this out, chat, and follow some of the cool events going on. Oh, you. I try to be pleasant. I try. Your plush has been like I that's amazing. I mean, it's a really cool looking plush. I think I'm gonna get one. But the success of it, holy crap, that's so cool to see so many people coming together and getting it, and make shit, put in some cash towards the cause. I try to use my platform to do some cool things, and I have plans to continue doing that and try to do some bigger things. But yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. Axiom, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much. Choo-choo. We in the hype train. We in the hype train in the just chilling outro of the stream. Just when things should get the hypest is where we're at. Okay, I'm very jealous of your channel. I'm sure every creator kind of feels that about every other creator. I think you've done this amazing thing where you can like put anything on your channel. Obviously, not everything's going to be as successful as other stuff. You know, your bread and butter, Crap Guide to D&D is always going to, or Crap Guide to whatever is always going to be the biggest, one of the bigger sells in some of the animation. But I love how you've made just this hub of like, hey, I'm a creative motherfucker. I'm like, I have so many things I'm interested in, and here are my talents. And if I want to put a turtle getting brushed on my main channel, god damn it, I will. I love that. Want to trade? I think every creator feels that way of like, hey, there's like a bunch of other people like, yeah, I'll take what you got. Ow, fuck, I just hit my hand on my desk. Axiom, thanks for the gift and sub to Joe Cat. Ow. My index finger hurts now. We are allowed to share links here? No. You're not allowed to share links. What's the link, Dis? Don't post it, but what do you want to link to? And if it's a cool enough thing, then maybe I'll allow it. But if it's not, then you're banned. No links, just Zeldas. Fair. Fair and true. What's the lore between the badge being a slice of bread? Yeah, maybe I should change that. The lore, the lore comes from very early on in the stream. Like my first couple streams, I was playing Subnautica, and there just were some questions about bread. I'm going to leave it at that. But we decided we were a community that loves bread. So we got the bread love emote, and I just kind of liked the idea of having different pieces of toast be my sub badges. Because what else am I going to have it be? Different colored bags? No, yeah, actually, that would have been pretty good. But it's bread. Because what goes in a bag but bread? Excuse me. It really makes you think. Really makes you think. There's like a whole conversation going on that I have not paid any attention to. I have to scroll up a fair bit to whatever. Debating fun? Debating is fun. No, debating sucks. No, debating's fine. Twitch chat, where the focus is on something else entirely, might not always be the best place to hold your debates. But, you know. Choo-choo. Thank you all for Hype Train Axiom. Thank you for the subs, and Joe Cat, thank you for the bits. Debating is never fun, but it can be productive. See, I almost think the opposite. I think that debating can be fun, but is very rarely productive. It can be. But frankly, I think it's usually most productive when it's somebody you know. When it's someone who you have a relationship with, I think debates can work all right. Because you actually have an understanding of who you are before the debate. And you can see change after a debate. And you can speak with them in a way where they might understand it better and understand where you're coming from. I have had debates with people online a lot, and I'll be honest with you. With people I don't know, they don't change my mind. I feel like rarely on big debates on important things. I mean, if it's something that I haven't thought much about, sometimes other things will help. But like on a debate on a topic that I have a stance on, I don't think I've ever walked away talking to a stranger being like, well, yeah, you're right. Because it's just hard. And especially when it's on something like Twitter where you're tossing 280 characters at a time. It's just not going to happen. Even then, that relationship might end as a result of the debate. If a relationship you have will end because of a debate, then that relationship probably wasn't that strong. Frankly. Or you have some fundamental differences in values that like probably make it so the chances of you being long-term friends wouldn't make sense anyway. I don't know. I mean, I've had plenty of arguments with friends and debates with friends, and they're my friends. I don't know. I hear what you're saying. I guess for me, I think like if I have a friendship with someone, I don't want to just entirely avoid a certain topic because I think it'll end our friendship if we talk about it. You know what I mean? Because I think if you're looking at things that way, then it's like, are you friends even? Fundamental differences in values and just life is just life. It'd be nice if those situations you can mutually break up and move on, but often people try to force it. Yeah, true. Over political disagreements. Yeah, I mean, I hear that, and that's obviously sad and hard, and obviously, the past 5 years have been more intense in that than ever. But the reality of things is like, we can talk about how much we hate politics. We can talk about even how polarizing politics are. But politics are values. Like, your political beliefs are, at the end of the day, your core values. Like, that's why you have certain beliefs. And when you find out that other people who you spend a lot of time with have fundamentally different values, yeah. That creates tension. Especially when you're supposed to, live alongside each other. Discussions about political discussions are more enjoyable than political discussions themselves. Sometimes. All right. I told you not to post a link. I don't know why you would do it. I understand that I didn't look at your comment asking what it was. I didn't see what it was, but I said you can't post a link. I said you can tell me what it is, and if I think it's cool, then you can. But you determined it was cool and not me. You determined it, not me. I don't know. I didn't click it. Doesn't matter. I don't want people posting late. I should just find a way to get automatic timeouts for it. I get you're excited about a thing, but if I say don't post a link, please don't do it. Just don't do it. Because I would have told you no, don't post the link to the Balan Wonderworld song. Because if that's the level of stuff that I let people post links for, oh my gosh, it's just gonna be links all the time. It's gonna be links all the time. Is when people attach their core identities to values that were never intended for that purpose. Turns ideological disagreements into attacks on identity. I guess I don't know what you mean. Attach their core identities to values that were never intended to have core identities attached to? Is that what you're saying? Sure, I don't know that I can think of examples of that, but theoretically, I suppose that makes sense. A lot of family and friends never mentioned politics until the social media became more present. I think it was just you were less likely to hear about it because you communicated with them less. Or communicated with them differently. How's your day so far? Pretty good. Just been chilling here for a bit. Gonna get rolling in a minute. Will I try mods for Celeste? Probably not. My plan will be to play through the game, do the B-sides, C-sides, and then maybe I'll see how I feel. And if I'm in the mood to keep playing, then maybe I'll check out some mods. But if I'm in the mood to move on, then I won't. .3D? Isn't 3D Celeste just a hat in time? See you, Juju. Is it not just a hat in time? Celeste mod 4 a hat in time. Interesting. All right. Let's well, chat, this was a mildly successful stream. Oh. I only yelled at a few of you. You know. Great. Well, thanks for hanging out on this beautiful, wonderful Celeste Sunday. Picks and Rush, I just think you were being very semantics based when, like, you know what I meant. But I understand if you're someone who's interested in Hightail, which I don't know that you are, I assume you are, that maybe you wanted it represented more specifically. I can acquiesce on that point. Ah, Reflection, yes. The beautiful track, one of the best songs ever. So one thing I wanted to say about Minecraft that I forgot to say. Not about Hytale, not about anything, not about Minecraft. Well, kind of about Minecraft too. Or the lack of it. Because of the mods, because of how big the player base is and how many mods there are, and how many mods people are interested in. And yes, I guess let's actually talk about Hytale. Is you have an entire game that is built off of ideas from Minecraft and directed into a different vein and focusing on making, like, what if Minecraft combat good? Right? You have all this interest in all these avenues, and you have this fan base that is essentially making free content for you that's bringing in players. At a point, like, what should Minecraft 2 even be? Because they can spend a lot of time. They can spend a lot of time updating stuff and changing stuff, making a new game even. But the value of Minecraft is in its player base and community. So if you make Minecraft 2, it's like you have to try to transfer that player base over into Minecraft 2. To then just have them make mods of Minecraft 2. And have it be a completely different game. Have it be a completely different game. All right, chat. I'm going to get rolling. We're going to raid the Mess Express. A streamer I found from my constant haunting of the Hollow Knight section on Twitch. And it's her one year of streaming anniversary. So drop some follows. Drop some primes if you got them. I'll be back on Tuesday with something. I think Tuesday, I think we will continue looking for best characters in a game. So I'm working on a new bracket for best characters in game. I'm trying to decide if I want to just have the bracket be like best protagonists in a game or best villains. I'm trying to decide how I want to approach it. Because I know what's going to happen of, like, I'll have GLaDOS and Arthur Morgan on the list and people will be like, it's hard to compare them because one's the villain and the other's the hero. Which is a fair critique. I don't know why I gave it the mean critique voice. I apologize. But yeah, so we'll see. We'll figure it out. But Tuesday we'll be working on that. We'll be working on that. Anyway, I'll see you then. Hope you have a great day and or night, and bye. Bye. Bye.